Question? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
All right, questions?
Have you felt comfortable, like, immediately? Because it can be a big transition, obviously, from high school to college. Have you felt comfortable immediately from day one in practice?
Yeah, I felt real comfortable. You know, my high school was big on getting guys ready, college ready in high school. So, they prepared me real well. Coco prepared me real well. Just, come in and just be comfortable and, not let the game be too fast or nothing like that. So I've been real comfortable since I got here, day one.
What was the biggest challenge for you entering the spring? Like, what's something that you have to adjust?
I would say mainly, just learning the plays. You know what I'm saying? Because at my high school we had signals as well. We had a big playbook, so I just had to come in and learn the plays and just learn a new offense and just adjust like that way.
Of all the freshmen, you were the one who was committed to play for Coach Malzahn at UCF, so you kind of had maybe a head start on some guys in the field. I guess how much did that help you coming into spring?
Now it helped me a lot. Just going to the UCF game, seeing Coach Malzahn's offense, and I went to a lot of them, so I've seen a lot of his offense, and it was kind of easy just to come in and after seeing it all, just come in and just get into it.
What about your playing style do you think has helped you in transitioning to this level as a freshman?
I mean, I'm just, I run routes good. I'm a yak player. I'm a physical player, physical receiver. So, I just get open and catch the ball. Do my job.
What were your goals before spring practice started individually, and have they changed at all over the last month?
I mean, my goal is really just to come in and just make plays. Every ball that comes to me, is mine. I just came in with the mindset, make plays, learn, and just to get adjusted to the playbook and get adjusted to college.
But as far as playing time, did you, it's hard for a true freshman to get on the field sometimes, but I assume you think, well, yeah, I'm going to be on the field.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that, but I really just come in just to work, keep my head down and keep grinding and, just keep grinding and get adjusted and, just keep going and get ready for season.
A couple of the older guys have been a little bit limited at times this spring. Have they been able to still help you guys at practice? The younger guys were getting a lot of the reps. And how so?
Yeah, for sure. The older guys, they've been helping. They've been in our ears, just helping with little stuff like the playbook, maybe splits or just how you can get open, run a route. They've been very helpful and just giving tips to the young guys and just giving tips to everybody into the room.
How much is that? I mean, has that given you maybe more reps, more opportunities that's kind of helped you maybe get to speed even faster? Those injuries.
Yeah, I was getting a good amount of opportunity day one. It just kind of builded on top of that, just with injuries going down, and I just made the most out of all my opportunities and capitalized on all of that.
Who are some of the players? It could be wide receivers, but anyone who's kind of been helpful for you in getting acclimated here.
Really, the older guys, like Deuce Squirrel, they really helped me. Just coming into college, them being vets, just helping me with the playbook and different things like alignments and different releases, stuff like that, and they've helped me a lot.
I mean, any of the DB's been fun to go against for you?
Oh yeah, real fun. Q, Jabril, Shamar, all of them guys. They really push me, and I push them. We make each other better every day.
Who talks the most on defense?
All them guys talk. I'd probably say Earl. He talks a lot. He's very vocal, which I like about his game. He's very vocal, and he makes sure everybody's in the right spot, and he's just very vocal and leads the defense.
How's the chemistry with the quarterbacks, especially with the connection you and Tommy had?
Me and Tommy, we've been getting to it this spring. We've had a very good connection. He's throwing balls and I'm making plays all over the field.
They're all in non-contact jerseys at practice, but we see kind of their ability. All three of them definitely have the athleticism that they can extend plays. Because how much is improvising? You had to kind of learn about improvising and things like that when you run the route and they're still scrambling.
Yeah, I've had to learn it a lot. Because I could be running the route this way, now he's scrambling that way. I got to run this way. He keeps the plays alive. All the quarterbacks, they keep the plays alive. But just Tommy, he's just different. He keeps the plays alive. He makes plays.
I'm sure. I mean, after all the success you had in high school, I'm sure you were confident when you got here. But did it take any time at all once practice started to feel like, okay, I'm ready to play at this level?
Yeah, I mean, coming in first day, I ain't really have no expectations. I was just, kind of get adjusted. But after probably, I'd say that first week, it was kind of I'm in my groove and I'm ready to go.
You good? All right. Thanks, Jayvan.